Remy Ma did what needed to be done, which is whack and end Mistress Claressa Shields. Once again, you guys, I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Remy Ma packing up Mistress Claressa Shields once again and sending her off to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Sending her off to wherever, because she just dropped another diss track that we are going to get into, because Claressa thought she was doing something with her Bow Wow Challenge video with Remy's husband showing middle fingers and throwing Claressa Shields shmoney in the video of whatever clip she posted. And I was like, Remy Ma's too quiet. Remy Ma's too quiet, and she is so quiet that there was not even a post on her social media account, y'all, because I was already streaming all day. Why you effing lying? You know what I'm saying? And I just happened to do a search, like randomly. I just happened to do a search because I was like, Remy Ma's too quiet. It's too quiet on the creek. You know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, I find this. The song is called Wanna Go, and guess what beat it's over? Nuck if you buck. And this is the energy that I'm talking about, you guys. This is the energy I am talking about. Now, we've got to get into the lyrics, which is always whacking Claressa Shields. Claressa and Pap, y'all had one job, and that was to shut up about Remy. She warned y'all a couple of years ago, anytime y'all run y'all mouth about her, anytime y'all talk about her, she's coming and she is dragging y'all down to the ground. And y'all kept trying it. Y'all kept trying to use Remy Ma for clickbait. Y'all keep mentioning Remy Ma in interviews instead of telling these podcasts and these radio stations and everything else, listen, look at here, no Remy Ma questions. No questions about Pap still being married. No questions about Pap at all. No questions about the entanglement until Pap is legally single, because you cannot discuss you and Pap without bringing up Remy. You cannot discuss anything involving Pap without bringing up Remy. You cannot do an interview without throwing some type of shot or some type of shade at Remy, and now her diss track has completely overshadowed what other Bow Wow Challenge music video that you have attempted with Win Records. And then you got Brorilla still dragging you. We got to do a separate video on that. She's still coming. You mess with the wrong ones, Claressa. You've messed with the wrong ones. And that stunt with the cease and desist from April that y'all put today, I knew Remy was going to drop something. I knew Remy was going to drop something. So now we got to get into the lyrics of it all, you guys, on the Nuck If You Buck beat. Y'all, I was rocking to the song so much, but I had to get the lyrics. I had to obtain the lyrics for y'all. Now, I'm not going to be rapping in Remy style or rapping to the Nuck If You Buck beat. I'm just going to be telling y'all what Remy was talking, all the SHIT she was talking. Like I said, I saw it on my Apple Music. I believe the song, I'm still looking at my Apple Music as we speak. The song itself is 2 minutes and 14 seconds, but it doesn't matter because all of the talking points are hit in the song. So it says, B, I'm the real deal. You looking for real steals. You a secondhand witch with a B. You shop at the real. I'm always in real SHIT. Let's be clear, witch with a B. You can't compete because you can't compare, witch with a B. My SHIT designer, I don't shop consignment. Screenshot my pictures hoping that you can find it. My SHIT is runway. Your SHIT is retail. My SHIT is brand new. SHIT is resale. Hand me down. Witches want all my hand-me-downs. My clothes, my shoes, my ninja. My wigs, all of my hand-me-downs. Everything brand new. Everything brand new. Everything brand new. They copying everything. Rem do. And then this is the chorus. I got witches on my DISS, witches walking on my post. I think she's saying on my post. I got witches popping, SHIT, witches I don't even know. I got witches on my slide because these witches do the most. I got witches I want to ride if these witches want to go. Now, I don't know if she's saying on my side or on my slide or I'm going to let slide. Y'all will let me know in the comments. Y'all will correct me. Y'all will let me know. So then you repeat that a second time, right? So you go from that. And so then Remy starts rapping. She starts spitting, right? So she says, real from the get-go. I'm as real as it gets, though. All in my DMs talking, hey, sis, where did you get those? All of my faves watching my page, waiting to see what the witch got. I just be like, witch, stop, keep shopping on TikTok. Not the TikTok shop. Ha! And then she says, clearance, clearance. Clearance, clearance. Witches be shopping, clearance rack. Clearance, clearance. You wore it once and you took it back. And then she repeats it again. Clearance, clearance. Witches be shopping the clearance rack. Clearance, clearance. You wore it once and you took it back. And then you repeat the chorus again. You guys, witches. I got witches on my DISS, witches watching all my posts. I got witches popping SHIT, witches I don't even know. I got witches on my side because these witches do the most. I got witches want to ride if these witches want to go. And you repeat that a second time. And then I think Remy says, as well, is you dumb? Listen, like I kept saying, Claressa and PAP do not want to shut their mouths. They want to remain attached to Remy no matter what. They cannot stop talking about Remy, whether it is in interviews, whether it is in the comments on social media, whether it's under the DMs as themselves or under alleged burner accounts. So you asked for this. You asked for this, and then you keep trying to speak on Remy's business that you know nothing about. Talking about some Remy needs to be held accountable for her actions. And Remy's got a man. And Remy's got two men. And da-da-da-da-da. You don't know nothing that she's got or don't got. You're the one that's in public with her husband. But Remy warned y'all. I love this because I feel like there's so many things that have happened with Claressa blocking, you know what I'm saying? The lady who was just trying to be kind and say, listen, look at here, I can perform my verse as a part of your ring walk to Nuck If You Buck. And it was really the audacity that Claressa just acted like a block is no big deal. No. So not only does Remy have the Nuck If You Buck track, you know what I'm saying? Not only does this come out to ruin Claressa Shields' fight weekend, it also ruins whatever botched single Claressa Shields released, where they're on the Bow Wow Challenge, filming outside of jets, private jets that they're not even getting on, for real, to go somewhere. Like it's just epic fail. But I love it because basically everything Remy Ma is saying, she said already in Why You Effing Lying that she's the blueprint, that you got Remy on your mood board. But basically she's saying here, you're secondhand. You are secondhand. There is nothing real. There is nothing authentic about you. You shop at the real. Oh no. And basically said that you can't compete where you don't compare. Everything Remy wears is designer. Everything Remy wears is custom. Everything Remy wears is brand new. Is straight off the runway. She does not do anything consignment. Screenshotting Remy's pictures. I don't know if y'all peeped that Remy's cleared a lot of her Instagramming account. A lot of her posts are gone, or at least archived. I don't know if y'all peeped that. A lot of her posts, she used to have a ton of posts. A lot of them are gone. Delete. You know what I'm saying? Says her stuff is runway. Claressa's is retail. All of Remy's stuff is brand new. Your stuff is resale. Basically saying everything about Claressa is a hand-me-down. And that everybody wants Remy's hand-me-downs. Her clothes, her shoes, her ninja, and her wigs. All of her hand-me-downs. Basically, you wanted Remy's husband. And he, at this point, is a hand-me-down. He is a hand-me-down that you keep trying to present in front of us with so-so dick. A hand-me-down with so-so dick that is broke, broke. Did I just say the D word? See, this is what y'all get for having me up this late. This is what y'all get for having me up this late. I know Somebody's gonna be like, did Anonymous T say that? No, she didn't. Anyways, Remy says, brand new everything. Everything's brand new. Everything they're copying Remy and everything that Rem do. And then the chorus, everybody's on her DICK. And she said that in YUF and Lion as well, that she's got witches on her DICK like a pogo stick, right? Watching all her posts. I believe she's saying watching all her posts or whatever. But even witches she don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that witches are doing the most. Like, this is so diabolical. And then I love the fact that Remy Ma included how Claressa was in her DMs. How it was Claressa, the side chick, the entanglement of PAP, of Remy's husband, that had the audacity to be in Remy's DMs, pretending, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? What are you wearing? Where did you get that from? I would love to, I want to enhance my style. I want to look more like you. All of this, all of that. Poor Remy had no clue that literally Claressa was going to try to emulate and imitate and redo a Temu version, a Dollar Tree version, a Dollar General version of everything Remy Ma has already done and has already succeeded at, you guys. And calling her, hey sis, like that's your, you know what I'm saying? Like that's your girl, like y'all thick as thieves. Only for you to pop out with her husband. Why doesn't any of these people that interview Claressa ask her that? That Remy has receipts of you being in her DMs. Remy has receipts of you pretending to befriend her. There are receipts of you being in her likes and in her comments. Only for you to pop out with her husband. Absolutely not. Everyone's watching Remy's page to see what she's got on, what she's got, or whatever else. It basically said, take your behind over to TikTok shop. Don't worry what Remy got on. Don't worry what Remy's doing. But it is funny because it is still on Remy's mood board. Even Claressa's look for the press conference, y'all, was a throwback to Remy. Remy loves her a little lace number. You know what I'm saying? Remy loves her some red hair. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, it's so obvious, right? And then the double entendre, the double meaning of Clarence. That was genius. That was one of my favorite parts. Clarence. Because I thought she was about to go in, but then she's relating it to, you know what I'm saying, the clearance rack. Clarence, you wore it once and took it back. You know what I'm saying? That is genius. That is diabolical. That is absolutely hilarious. But I can't stress enough. Pap and Claressa, y'all got nobody to blame but y'allselves. And Pap, you've dealt with Remy Ma for multiple decades. So you know how Remy gets when you piss her off. You know how Remy gets when she is pissed at you or she feels a certain type of way. So you want to send out a cease and desist, which is some weak SHIT. And Neil, since y'all tried to leak that mess the weekend and hoping that that was going to turn people against Remy, it turned people against y'all. And now Remy drops this diss record that is going to spoil your uneventful fight weekend, y'all. And I believe later on today is the weigh-in. Later on today is the weigh-in, and I cannot wait to see Claressa's face. And Pap, are you going to be in shades again? Are you going to be in sunglasses again? This is what happens when you try to prop up a mistress. Claressa, you should have stayed in your boxing lane. You were so desperate for Fabe. You were so desperate for Remy's husband. You do not know who y'all playing with. Y'all don't know who y'all messing with. I would never mess with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like this. Who is going to come back and annihilate you every single time. Who's going to come back and drag you up and through here. Every single time. She warned y'all. Y'all wouldn't listen. Remy has been quiet for so long. While you were out here running amok, lying on her. Pap, you talking about Remy on The Breakfast Club and Vlad TV. Claressa, every single interview is a Remy soundbite. And that's what goes viral. Nothing else. But what you got to say about Pap's wife and you being delusional about Remy's husband. You know what I'm saying? So once again, Remy had to set you straight. Remy had to put you in your place like the mistress you are, like the side chick that you are, like the entanglement that you are, trying to trend like Remy, trying to look like Remy, trying to act like Remy, trying to be with Remy's husband and replicate their success. And it keeps falling on deaf ears. It keeps backfiring because that man refuses to get this divorce finalized from Remy, trying to ask for half. But apparently he must know, Claressa, that you're broke by broke. You ain't got it like him, because he wouldn't need to be asking his wife for half if he had his own motion, if he had his own money. A real man that was really done with this marriage would walk away with nothing, would walk away asking for zilch nada. If Win Records is popping so bad, if you in the alleged $8 million deal was popping so bad, but it's giving Remy's the one that is popping and has always been popping and is the female algorithm of hip hop compared to 50 Cent being the male algorithm of hip hop and all of the things. So y'all better get up. Y'all better tag y'all people. Let y'all people know that I did this special video for y'all, because I saw my notifications. I did this special video for y'all, so y'all got to return the favor and do me a favor, and that is hype this video. Hype this video, share this video, you know what I'm saying? Send to your friends, your family, your foes, all of the things. But you need to hype this video. You need to put in some work, because I put in some work for y'all. And with that, that is it for this video. Es todos es final, es finito, es the end of the road, es the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.